Hi everyone, it's Koinzell here. So today I did a stream where we were watching Valia in. So more or less we've covered the updates per se. You can check out the link to the stream in the top right corner over here. We're just going to quickly go through the patch notes here. So basically, you guys are getting the PoG at last, but it seems like the maximum level that you are getting is only up to wave 5. So for wave 5, right, there is no multiplier effect, and the highest grade dark energy chest is only yellow. So if you ask me, personally I think that it's actually not worth buying the PoG tickets. If you are a dolphin and you are looking and you have a budget, right, my advice is actually not to pump the PoG. Because the thing about PoG is that it's a season kind of thing, and every season it will change, and your PoG ticket will then, your PoG badge will then be refreshed, and you can still transfer your previous emblem. Sorry, let me use the official term, emblem. You can transfer the previous emblem over to your new emblem, but it will not be a one-to-one transfer from the previous season. Within the season itself, it is a one-to-one. Should I call it one-to-one? There's no real loss of XP, but your enhancement level will still be lower because in the first place, the amount of badges required to pump out your emblem is different amongst the grades. It's lower for the purple emblem as opposed to the orange emblem. Okay, alright. Field of Valor. So you guys are finally getting the update that's very similar to what we have in Taiwan, where you have Highlands level 1 and 2. For us right now, we have up to level 3, and also the Desert Field of Valor, where the CP, I think it reaches up to something like 17k. But anyway, it's still nice that they are giving you up to Highlands 2. I think the most important thing they are introducing here is the power leveling option, where you can actually invite a friend or guild member with an active combat blast into your party, and you'll be able to enter. So you can pretty much power level the friend or guild member with a active combat blast, which even I have the active combat blast because even I have a combat blast scroll because of some previous event on my per shopper account. So I don't know, maybe I might want to get a power level. Let's see how it goes. Gear Resonance. Finally, you guys are getting the Awakening Gears, Gear Resonance. A bit surprised though that they are giving you guys the only the full resonance and not the half resonance. What do I mean by half resonance? For half resonance, what it means is that they are making it easier for you to do an enhancement in the sense that there's actually a tier in between each of these, where you get a bonus if you have 3 pieces with TET or more, while the rest are TRI. And the boost here is something like 140 AP and 31 or 30 GP. I can't remember the exact figure. You can check it out in the stream on the top right corner that I did today, where I ran through the resonance as well. But if I didn't remember wrongly, right, in the Taiwan server in the past it was also like this, and after that then they introduced the half resonance. So in a sense this is following the history per se. In the past we also had it all the way up to VII2. Yeah. Finally they are giving you guys the resonance effect up to 6000. For us in Taiwan server it's up to 10k right now. So this is definitely nice. Free CP boost, crit damage, branch damage, etc. Auto enhance update. This was quite funny because while watching the stream, everyone was like expecting this to be the awaken enhancement, but actually it's more for the pre-awaken enhancement, the normal enhancement. Nevertheless, this is still nice for pumping up your PoG alternates gear. A lot more convenient. Personally, I myself always go for 100%. Because ever since back in Taiwan quite some time ago, when I used 95% and I failed 3 times in a row, I have always gone 100% wherever I can really. The game will just throw you when it can. When there's a chance to fail, you can just keep failing. Let's put it this way. Okay, combined creation system. This is actually something we are also getting in Taiwan server today. So I was a bit pleasantly surprised that they are giving you guys this as well, because they actually introduced this as part of the Chaos Gear crafting. So it's nice that they are giving you guys this option here as well, so that you don't need to go to your camp to craft all the stuff. The only problem is alchemy stones will still require you to go inside the camp. If you notice, alchemy stones are not listed here at all. Okay. All these improvements and the buff features, right? I'm not really going to go through them. I mean, it's just a list. You guys can run through it. There's no need for me to actually go through them. Okay. So here's the main topic. Other than PoG, which is the buff to the Invoker as well as the Archmage. I have gone through this list before the video, and basically the changes are the same. So it's very nice. If you want to know more of the changes, you can look at the preview video. I'll put links to them. And although we have it on Taiwan server today, I haven't had the chance to try it yet because I was too busy trying to get Chaos Gear. So once I get the chance to do it, I will also put a video on this testing on the new changes. But for Archmage, right, the combo is really fantastic now, where you just need to use Firestorm, which has the range already increased to be the same as the Berserker's charge, which is like really far. Use that, go into a group of enemies, immediately use the Frigid Fog, which has invincibility while you're using it. And then when the second attack happens, right, you will have super armor, so you still won't be interrupted. And you can use your teleport back. Okay, sorry, I should change the order a bit. You should use Arcane Burst first, somewhere far away. You don't need it to hit someone per se, so that it leaves an imprint on the teleportation. Use the Firestorm, dash into a group of enemies. This is particularly good in GVG. Use the Frigid Fog, freeze your opponent, teleport back immediately with Arcane Burst, and use Meteor. The frozen people will definitely be hit by your Meteor, and Meteor hits like a truck right now, cause it still has this effect where you can increase your damage by 30% after considering ATMP. Okay, so for you guys they call it MP as well, so they standardize it in English. Okay. Most of these I'm not really gonna run through them per se. I mean, these are all changes that you guys read in particular. I think the biggest change is really this combo that you can do now, and it's also nice that the rest of the skills have like a faster attack, increase range, increase AOE, etc., reduce cooldown. So all in all, right, the Archmage is very strong in GVG now. For PvE, I will have to test it out to see how she fares. But the combo that I mentioned, right, where you use Arcane Burst, then Firestorm, then Frigid Fog, use your Arcane Burst, teleport back, and then use Meteor, that combo is really insane. It's really strong. You don't even need to wait for the second hit of the super armor to teleport back. You can just teleport back while you still have the invisibility. Because while after casting the Frigid Fog, right, you still have a freeze zone there where you will slowly freeze your whoever is inside, your opponents that are inside. So it's really crazy, and the why this combo can be done is because the Frigid Fog can immediately be cast while you're using another skill. So you don't even need to wait for your Firestorm to end. Once you reach a spot that you want, you can immediately cancel the Firestorm with Frigid Fog. Once you freeze your opponent, Arcane Burst back, and then use Meteor Shower, and they will eat the full Meteor Shower damage, which is a lot. So this makes her very strong in PvP as well. But it does require a lot more skill, I would say, than other classes per se. But it's not that difficult, it's just a combo with fast fingers. Okay, these are just fixes for the costume effect, which we also have similar issues in the Taiwan server. So Shakato drop rate adjusted back to normal. Yeah, I think this was mentioned during the value in as well. So definitely looking forward to test out the witch changes, especially Archmage, since I have Archmage as one of my PoG character as well. And if you guys have questions about the PoG kind of setup, right, Remember to check out my stream, Twilight Corner, because there's a lot of people who ask me about PoG questions today, so you guys can refer to that like a FAQ per se, right? So let's go on to the events slash per shop. So let's just quickly look through the events. This is quite straightforward, right? Just clearing the PoG to get the batch material for pumping up your emblems. Puzzle event, don't think I need to go through that. This is also very straightforward. Tokens to clear your field of valor. Okay, now per shop. Honestly, if you ask me, right, given the fact that the PoG difficulty level is only up to level 5, you don't really have the red dark energy chest. The best you have is it's not even orange. The best you have, I think, is yellow at the 5th difficulty, which is 31k CP. So for that, right, if you ask me, right, I actually don't think it's worth it to buy this, because the number of additional entrance ticket, which is extra entry pass, right, I think it's too low for the cost, honestly speaking. Or maybe I'm just used to the Taiwan server where our standard package is like 20 plus SGD for 4 tickets, along with some pearls, almost the same amount as this. Only 200 white pearls lesser, but this is like double the price. I mean, of course, we are in a more advanced state, but don't forget that I'm just telling you guys the most basic package. The best package that we have is like 113 SGD for 20 to 30 tickets. There's some gacha RNG involved, but it's basically 20 to 30 tickets. So that's a huge difference as opposed to this. So if you are a dolphin and on a budget, I don't actually recommend buying this. You should focus on buying stuff to make your character stronger in other areas, in my opinion. Of course, if you want to, go ahead. I'm just giving my advice. But there is the PoG ticket from the Black Pearls, then yes, this is the one that you should definitely buy. I don't think the cash is worth that amount also. The Black Pearl is definitely cheaper. So this is the only new item here. Okay, I'm jumping a bit, right? So, okay, actually I covered this part already. Okay, this is the part I hate most about doing this video, where you have to click each and every one of them. Advanced Mystical Relic Chest. So what does it give you? Oh, a confirmed orange relic. If you don't already have one, it's something you can consider. But if they are offering you this package, right, it means that red relic is coming soon. Because this is not even a chest that say give you something like from yellow to orange. Percentage chance to get yellow or orange. It's a full orange relic given to you. So I'm pretty sure red relic is coming soon. I don't actually recommend buying this. It's better, or you're better off saving your relic fragments. Seriously, they're selling you golden vault entry pass like this. Unless you're really hard up for silver, which you should not be if you've been playing from the start, or at least for a few months. Don't bother with this. That's my advice. Okay, sorry, those are not new anymore. This is actually quite alright. 698 SGD for 1 ticket, 1 world boss. All things considered, given how expensive things are in global, I think this is still okay. After all, it's a daily purchase per family. Oh, it's daily purchase. Daily purchase makes the value slightly lower. If this was like a 1 week purchase and it's per family once, right, you know that the value is definitely there. Weapon outfit. I don't think this is like new per se, right? Let me see. Let me go to the per shop just to see what are the new items. Okay, we covered the PoG extra pass, purse package. Okay. I did see this earlier before I was doing the video. Golden Vault entry pass, we talked about it. Lucky chest, yes. Regardless of the price of this, I actually don't recommend buying this. And there's no need to buy camp materials as long as you manage your camp properly. Even this, I don't think it's worth it. Getting 20k essence and residue, unless you're really hard up to do your enchantment, but I don't recommend it. So actually, the only thing I would recommend is the lucky chest, honestly speaking. Yeah. The PoG is really just not worth it because of the difficulty level that you guys have. With that low difficulty level, the rewards are also lower. That's the only problem. But of course, if you're a dolphin or a whale, you can definitely buy it if you want to. Okay, let's go and talk about the pearls. No, not that. This I believe is not new per se. No, this is not worth it as well. In future, right, Shakato exchange certificate is going to be so common from the other packages, right, that you don't really need a separate one just to buy it. It says new, but I don't see any new category here. Okay, pearls. So I just want to talk about this 10k pearls bundle, right, for 139.90 SGD. It's actually very similar to the value that we have on Taiwan, because we have a standard package where it's 113 SGD, 112 SGD around there based on your exchange rate for 8k white pearls. So if you ask me, this is actually not bad. In fact, you can only buy this once per family. It's not even like per week. There's no duration to it. It's a one-time purchase only. So if you are looking to get white pearls, this is definitely a good option. I will see that because the value of this is almost the same as the one that we have on Taiwan server. So you can tell that it's a high value package in that sense. If just compare it by the cents, of course. So it's really up to you whether you want to buy this, but I would say in terms of value, this is one of the highest from the packages that I've seen so far. Alright. What else? No, there's nothing new here, at least based on what I can tell. So that concludes my video today on the content and per shot review for global on 5th August. There is one thing I should double check, is whether or not the content update for you guys, is it also changed to weekly? I don't remember hearing it on Valia-In. But then again, I was chatting as well during the stream, so let's see. I don't remember seeing it on the patch notes as well. Yeah, I don't think it should be under this area, right, if there is a change to it. So it may be the case that you guys are still on a fortnightly schedule rather than weekly schedule. Yeah, because for us on Taiwan, we actually changed to weekly schedule starting from today. Change back to weekly schedule starting from today. So let's see. Yeah, there's no mention of it here, so my guess is it'll still be fortnightly for you guys. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.